Hi Floppycatters, today I wanted to do a video on how I've been applying Diatomaceous Earth food grade, which is really important that it's food grade, on my ragdoll cats Charlie and Trig. I use a little strainer sifter thing, fill that up, get it all ready. I put gloves on, and then I have a bag that I put over their head because the biggest thing with Diatomaceous Earth is you don't want them inhaling it. I've been doing it every couple of days, so they're a little bit used to it now. But I just sprinkle it along his body. And the reason that I use gloves is because it's really drying. Because the idea is that it cuts the flea's exoskeleton and dries it out, and then they die. I really try to get back by their tail and on their tail because that seems to be the biggest area for us with fleas. And this is just a way to prevent fleas without using neurotoxins. See if he'll shake it off. Whoops. The reason I'm doing it outside is I want him to shake it off before we go inside. Not sure if he will. You know, if you've ever had a dog that swam or something like that, they'll just shake off the water. What do you guys think? I hate Diatomaceous Earth. We were getting ready to go inside and I was like, you guys, I need to do the Diatomaceous Earth video for Floppycats, and so they're already ready to go in. Well, why don't you shake, please? Anyway, Diatomaceous Earth is very powdery, and so that's why I want them to shake it off before we go inside. It's less for them to clean off if they shake it off. I'll include a link to the Diatomaceous Earth that I bought in the description below. Let me know what questions or comments that you have. I watched one guy, he took a bag, when he did it inside, he took a bag, like cut a hole in a large garbage bag, cut a hole in the corner, stuck his cat's head through the bag, and then did the Diatomaceous Earth underneath the bag. So he did the opposite of what I did. He covered the body with a bag and not the head. But then still you're gonna have that like powder all over the place, and you really don't use much at all. Like, see how much is left. Oh shoot. Well, now you can't. That's how much is left. And sometimes what I'll do too is, it rained here last night, sorry for the tarps, I had them over my leaf bags, but you can sprinkle it, you know, by your doors and stuff to help kill all sorts of pests and whatnot. So there's lots of warning videos and stuff like that. There's lots of warning articles online about Diatomaceous Earth. The food grade is really important to be cognizant of if you decide to do it. I ultimately said I'm doing this because I want these fleas gone. And so I put it all on my carpets, underneath my couches, everything, let it sit for a couple of days. So basically if any new flea eggs hatched or anything came out, you know, from the carpets, then the fleas would go through it and die. It takes a little longer than obviously a neurochemical, but then you don't have the problem with head trimmers like I did with Charlie after it's done. I also have been vacuuming every single day for 12 days or so. But let's share it in the comments what your favorite flea tips and tricks are. I have a few more, and I hope to do a really well researched post about it. Char Char, come here. Good kitty man. Good kitty man. Thank you, Diatomaceous Earth, for getting those fleas off of me. See it? Can you see the dust? So their skin is probably a little bit dry from all these applications, but I'm just giving them extra sardines right now to kind of compensate for that. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And next time we have a flea infestation, I am starting with Diatomaceous Earth. I was so scared to try it, and Charlie had relief from itching almost immediately. And I think it was because of the diatomaceous earth just killing them in general. And again, it doesn't do it instantaneously, but it will do it pretty quickly because they can't survive. And then also I gave them a homeopathic remedy for insect bites, which Pam Orcell of Perfectly Holistic told me about and suggested it for Charlie. Well, the diatomaceous earth ended up being great to remove the fleas. It didn't ultimately remove them because once the powder fell off Charlie, or once he licked it, then the eggs would hatch. Like fleas are an unending cycle. And this is why we have a problem with fleas, because he likes to go outside so much. But what I ended up doing, which was the best thing ever, was I made these little garlic pills. This one's actually pretty messed up. So these are just number 4 gel caps. And then I took garlic and minced it up and put it in the gel cap. Sorry, my hands are so dry. I just got home from a walk. What? Boo, that one's falling out. So a friend of mine suggested that I freeze these. So I've had them in the freezer. But what I did was I just gave Charlie 3 of these. Like in a week, I gave 3. So I didn't give him 3 in a row. I gave him like 1 on a Tuesday, 1 on a Thursday, 1 on a Saturday. And after the first one, the fleas didn't like him anymore and didn't want to bite him. There are some concerns about garlic, being toxic or dangerous to cats. But I had seen a post on Dr. Judy Morgan's Facebook page about it. And then she did a video and it made me feel confident in giving it to him. I work with Pam of Perfectly Holistic, and she muscle tested how often he should have it and how much, and it worked out great. This was literally a month ago, so I'm filming him now. The concerns with garlic in cats is anemia, but you'd have to give them like bulbs, like tons and tons of garlic bulbs for that to happen. So this will be my cure-all if we get fleas again, because it was such a nightmare. But you have to treat the cat and the environment. So putting diatomaceous earth down or salt and baking soda into your carpets also helps. I have a video on that. Let me know your flea tips and tricks, the holistic ones anyway. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And I'm happy to report we are flea-free. Woo, are you flea-free? But you're right, go outside. But it's too cold for fleas, so that's okay. Okay.